This is the easiest strategy because all it takes is some extra time spent on listing creation. For purposes of this video, I'll be using examples from a niche where I have been quite successful myself: nail technician supplies. My wife is a nail technician, so I have a pretty good knowledge in this market. Yep, sounds very strange, but I know where to get a lot of nail tips, gels, files, and a whole lot more of all kinds of weird stuff. But as I said, these strategies can be implemented in almost any market. Just use your imagination, and I'm sure you'll find your very own way of doing this. Back to the strategy number 1. It's all about taking high-quality pictures and making your products stand out from the crowd. Have a look at this picture. Looks like a typical photo from a seller who doesn't care much about how their listings look. A big mistake. You should always try to show your items as best you can. And the easiest way of doing this is to take high-quality pictures. This way, you can make a product look better and more expensive than it actually is. Close-ups are a must-have for almost any product. People just love macro photographs with lots of details. Remember, the majority of people buy with their eyes. Who wants ugly-looking stuff? No one. This is especially important in beauty and gift markets. The better your product will look, the better the chances someone will buy it. The biggest advantage of doing this, you can position your item as a high-end product and ask higher prices than other sellers, which automatically means more profit to you. We all know that there are products that cost several times more than almost the same products from a competitor, simply because they are presented in a different way. If it looks at £10, people will pay £10 to get it. Strategy number 2. This is one of my favourites. All you need to do is put stuff into some kind of a special packaging. Take a look at these nail tips. Don't look very attractive, don't you think? But how about this? By simply placing those tips into a 10p plastic box, I have instantly doubled, if not tripled, the value of the same 100 nail tips. This works very well in a gift market as well. Just place an item into a beautiful gift box and voila! The product looks much more attractive to the potential buyers because it looks much better, and they'll save time and money on gift wrapping. Strategy number 3. When you buy unbranded goods, you have a great advantage. You can label them as you want. If your budget allows, you can use OEM services many manufacturers and even wholesalers offer. What is an OEM service? It simply means that the manufacturer will produce products with your own brand. In many cases, all it takes is a custom printed packaging or even a simple label. If you can't afford to invest enough money to get this operation done by the manufacturer, because manufacturers will require substantial orders, you can do it yourself. Just apply labels or repackaging goods with your own packaging materials. So why you would want to have your own brand? There are several advantages. 1. When you have your own branded goods, you can increase your item's price by just positioning it on the high end of the market. People won't be able to compare the prices with competitors because no one will sell stuff under that brand. Even though competitors will have the exact same products, they'll look different. 2. If your trading name, eBay ID or eBay shop have the same name as your products, you'll instantly increase your credibility in the front of your buyers, and they'll feel more comfortable buying from you. If you brand your listings as well, you have a real winner. 3. Back-end sales and free exposure to your business. Include your website's address on all labels and packaging, and people will come back to you. Even if you don't own an e-commerce store, you can buy the domain name and redirect it to your eBay shop. Branding is a very powerful strategy and has earned me a lot of money during the last few years. Strategy number 4. This is yet another easy way of increasing your ROI. Create kits and sets. Simply put several products together and give it a special name like Starter Kit, the Beginner Set, All-in-One Pack, etc. Of course, best results can be achieved if those products together make a complete ready-to-go kit. You don't want to put together 10 mobile phone chargers, for example. But you could create a package of a charger, USB cable, screen protector, and a pouch, for example. This strategy works really well in hobby and supplies market. By doing this, you essentially create a new high-value product no one else is offering. Maybe you can make a few quid profit on each individual item, but when put together, it's a brand new product, and in most cases, you can increase your ROI significantly. Again, people won't be able to compare prices with your competitors as no one else is offering the same kit. Strategy number 5. Sell wholesale even if you're 10 miles away from being a wholesaler. There are tens of thousands of new people coming to eBay every day wanting to start their very own eBay business. Why not help them out? Many of them are looking for wholesale lots directly on eBay. And you don't need to have huge amounts of money for doing this. You can start with small lots, like 20 iPhone silicon cases, for example. To compete with cheap Asian sellers, use high-quality images and preferably your own brand. Make sure to stress in your listing description how much the lot is worth and how much the potential buyer can make by reselling those products individually. Another way of doing this is to offer wholesale lots to the general public. If you're in the supplies market, for example, sell products in bulk and make sure to mention huge savings the customer will make by buying in bulk. This strategy works extremely well with products people consume on a regular basis, like hobbyist supplies, beauty products, packaging materials, screen protectors, etc. Why would you like to sell products in bulk and make less money per item? Because in fact, you'll make more money. Let's say you're selling iPhone screen protectors. By selling them individually, your profit is 50 pence per item. In a week's time, you sell 50 of them and make 25 quid profit. 50 payments, 50 packages, 50 customers, daily trips to the post office, few refunds, 1 PayPal claim. It looks like a lot of work to me. Now, let's see what happens when you sell them in bulk, all 50 at once. Price is lower and your profit is only £15. Was it worth it? Of course it was, because it took you just minutes instead of hours to complete this transaction. Remember, time is money. While you were spending hours last week to process those 50 single orders, you could concentrate on different products, market research, and other important tasks. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you next week when I'll show you how to source products from China without getting scammed. Have a profitable auction.